is what caught penis.
See? That's what I'm talking about. This is the 9th false start, everybody, because Atticus keeps saying penis and tricking me to think we're on the air. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Funhouse. It's here to have fun.
Yay!
Introductions down. No fun. No fun tonight. I'm in an angry mood. We're talking about anorexics and Gamergate and fucking bullshit all the way up until the opening, and now I'm supposed to pretend to be Mr. Happy Jolly Time, and I'm not.
Jason, do you need a hug?
There's no one here to hug me.
I give you an internet hug.
Internet hugs are they're fine. Thank you.
She is offering.
You know what? You think that works, but it don't.
I can do that. Does that
you can what? You're gonna do that Japanese thing where you tie a string underneath your boobs and hitch them up so that they look bigger?
That's called having an underwire.
No. There's this thing that they're doing where they tie a ribbon around their arms even and up and under their boobs to make their boobs perfect.
Okay, hold on. I have to try this. I have to see if this is a thing. Hold on.
Oh, I put an idea in her head.
Okay. So you tie.
It has to go around your arms too.
Well, then how the fuck am I supposed to tie it?
You get one of your children to bondage you up.
I'm trying to see. All right. I don't see how a string could do much. It doesn't really.
Just take it off.
It pushes them up, I think.
You know, no one in
I
this
just
room
saw
will
it on
pay
Facebook, and everyone knows that
Like
everything.
you did it behind your head. That doesn't. That's the only way this works.
Oh, that works well. You just invented it better.
She invented a bra.
We can call it the Mississippi push-up bra. You gotta patent that shit and become famous and rich. And cut me in on the profits.
Bra, otherwise known as a random belt lying on my floor.
No.
Or a bra.
Can I do the introductions, please?
You started it.
Oh, okay, fine. I don't care. All right, starting off, Superman himself. Blonder, hunkier, funnier, dirtier. So dirty.
Also
Gayer
known as
Superman,
Aquaman.
if that's even possible.
Hi!
It's Atticus Blake. Say hi, Atticus.
Hey, everybody.
Great video today.
Thank you. You like that one? I got more.
I did. I cut.
Just pump those out.
Yeah, you keep doing them. I want one a day, every day.
Oh, my God. Who do you think I am? Cinema Sins?
Yes.
Ooh.
You mean
He does one every Thursday.
They have a staff. Or something.
No, he does one every Tuesday and Thursday. No, it's just him for that one channel, and the other ones are coordinated by other people. There's another person, one other person, I think his name is Chris, working for him.
Yeah, Chris does the editing.
Yeah,
Yep.
but he makes enough money to hire somebody.
No, Chris, I think he was always part of it.
Oh, okay. Whatever. So
Either way, it's a great channel. I love the format. As you can
Yeah, everyone go to the new channel. The Atticus is called Logic. That's right?
This week's
Logic
episode was about spirit science.
Yeah, this
Oh
week
my
was
God.
about spirit science. Next,
It was
Atticus.
fun.
It was fun. Next, Atticus is a returning favorite who wasn't here last week, and we suffered without him. Our friend, Scarce Coherent. Say hi, Scarce.
Hi, how are you?
What do you have to pimp, Scarce?
I won't be doing a Sunday Nerd Jam this month.
Okay, that's not pimping something. That is like, hi, everybody, here's what I'm not doing this week. I'm not doing any video.
Well, okay, I don't really have much to pimp, but if you're going to be in Los Angeles in June...
Stalk you.
specific-
My ass is going to be on sale. Oh, sorry.
No. Those days are over.
Oh, jeez.
June,
Ass is closed.
I think it's June 14th. I will be at E3 in Los Angeles, so come by. I'll be in the West Hall with the mobile game shit.
Drooling, probably.
I won't be anywhere near there.
Neither will I. Okay.
You're right next to Los Angeles, aren't you? It's right there. They're like, it's here, and then it's like right there. Because it's like 800 miles in between you and that isn't a short it's a very short distance.
Next is Scarce. Oh,
No, I'm interrupting you. This is called
you're
revenge.
interrupting the next person, not me. I
I'm
can do this all
interrupting
night.
you.
Next is Scarce is our own Obi-Wan Kenobi. Say hi, Obi.
What? Hi.
I can remember
Obi-Wan
Obi-Wan
Kenobi.
Kenobi, not whatever it is that Atticus.
Odysseus.
Oh yeah, Obi-Wan
It's
Kenobi.
Odie-One Kenobi. That's how that works.
Odie.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Also known, if you want to try to find their channel, Schizophrenic Queens. Hey!
Hi.
Hi!
And lastly, but not leastly, wearing the colored bra of a vampire. A true goth color if I ever did see one. It's blood red, ladies
It's
and gentlemen.
fucking orange.
I have a feeling that it was white, but it's red with the blood of her victim.
Fucking
She's a
orange.
Mississippi vampire like on True Blood.
That was Louisiana.
What the ever? There's like very little difference between
Look, truth be
Louisiana and
told, I live
Mississippi,
south
save for
of
one
Montana.
really cool city.
It's all the
Huh?
same around here.
What is? Mississippi and Louisiana the same thing?
Yeah, if you're south of like Hattiesburg, it's all the fucking same.
Yeah, everyone shares the same one tooth. No one buys shoes.
Ooh, speaking
move
of
in-
shoes.
You move into haunted houses without having them properly exercised.
Speaking of shoes, Zelda, look what I got.
No
Ooh,
one can.
nice. I want those.
Right?
I need
Too
to
bad I
know
can't
what
fit 'em.
size. Oh, what size are they?
They're size 13.
I can fit them. Send them to me.
No, are you
I
a size
can stuff
13
like
medium?
5 million pairs of socks in them.
No, I'm more like a 12 large.
Yeah, I gotta get a 14 medium to fit, so my
Yeah,
exchange is coming.
In men's sizes, I wear a 6. So
Yeah.
You have pumps?
What, me?
Scarce? Yeah, you.
Yeah, they're over there, though.
I
Are
still
they
haven't
comfortable?
actually.
Everybody tells me they're comfortable.
I still haven't said her name yet. We just started talking about fucking shoes all of a sudden. I still haven't introduced her.
Introduce yourself, Zelda,
No,
quickly.
I do that. This is my show. I'm not done yet. Anyway, when she's not beating her kids or yelling at me.
God.
fucking really?
It's not red from your kids, is it? I gotta call the police. It's Zelda. Say hi, Zelda.
Fuck you.
Thank you. My week is not
Hi,
complete.
everybody
until I
else.
get that.
Hello, everyone.
I
but
will-
me.
Bye, everybody. Anyway, what nerd shit were we arguing about before? Well, let's see. There was the Star Wars teaser trailer.
That was fun. I
And-
liked it. Han and Chewie, we win.
Yes, that's right. We win. Chewie were home, which means that they finally found the Millennium Falcon, and the Millennium Falcon was in it, and a bunch of other cool shit and stuff that we got to see, and people going woohoo,
I'm still
which
convinced.
we haven't heard in a goddamn Star Wars movie in a long time.
Maybe it means that they lost the Falcon for a bit of time.
I have a feeling that's exactly what that means. I think that the junkyard scenes that you see, where it seems like there are a lot of crashed vehicles. I think Han and Chewie find the Millennium Falcon and
Like
steal
a
it.
Star Destroyer that was standing that was
Like
in
the
the ground.
awesome Star Destroyer that's just like crunched in the sand. Yeah,
Apparently that wasn't Tatooine, that was a whole different planet.
yeah, that's what I heard.
But
But I don't care if it's got sand on it. It's Tatooine.
so yes, to answer your question, Addie, I do have pumps. And so
Are they
yeah.
fuck me
Do they
pumps? or
do they
just
make
pumps?
your calves look bigger and stronger?
Yes, they do, but it's a pain because they hurt. Because
Okay.
basically your calves are permanently engaged. At that point, you're
I
resting
never
on the
had
balls of your feet.
That
Huh?
issue with pumps, because I walk weird. I walk on my toes.
Oh my God!
So I never
Angela
had the issue
Lambert
with pumps.
says Chewie dies.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, but no, we know that he dies in the book series.
Peter
at some
Mayhew
point.
can't do it forever. The man can barely stand for more than 10 minutes at a
The
time.
same thing as as fucking Han Solo there.
Yeah, they both walked in. They injured themselves walking in and out of the fucking set. And how upset are you that Harrison Ford basically is just now a 72-year-old with a broken hip?
Just a quick answer to the chat. Yes, Lou, I will do dry humping. However, hand jobs are free as well.
I didn't realize
and-
that I was an escort service. If I'm going to be your pimp, I'm going to talk like a pimp.
Oh dear God.
All negotiations need to come from me.
I've listened to you guys talk
my bitches
Street.
are clean.
I've listened to you guys talk street. It is the most painful thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well,
outside
then
of
you
Jordan.
better get ready for some pain, motherfucker.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. He sounds like Colonel Stinkmeaner. Like, it's not even, like a very clean Colonel Stinkmeaner.
I don't even know who that is. That's how
You should watch
unhip I am.
Boondocks. You should watch Boondocks.
You know what? That's been on forever, and I've never seen one episode of it.
I think once. Actually, it's a really good series. The animation in it is beautiful, except for that one season. But
Yeah, if you like anime, I guess.
well, it's not even anime. It's American made.
It's America May? Is that
It's
what?
American made.
Oh, okay. Does it have to be from Japan to be anime?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was that racist.
Speaking of, I am going to find
Wait, of
one
anime or racism?
Yeah, is anime a race? I don't think so.
You're gonna find what?
I'm going to find an In-N-Out burger because I keep hearing they're good.
They are good. We
And-
That sounds so perverted.
In-N-Out Burger. Here's the nice things about In-N-Out Burger. Number one,
Nothing.
what shows up on their delivery door in the morning are whole, uncut, unpeeled potatoes and refrigerated, unground
Exactly
beef.
like Five Guys.
Yeah, except they were around before Five Guys. Five Guys are biting their style.
Who cares? It's good burger.
Five Guys burgers are too small. They just look like not so.
Oh, I love them. I love them.
I mean, I love them too. Like the amount of fries you get with that thing is obscene.
Well, that's
Are you
their way.
trying to
That's
beat
their
me
way.
at drinking,
If I
Zelda?
want a burger, I'm just gonna go somewhere where I can do a drive-thru and get it for $1. Like,
Mm.
Gross. You're
Yes,
gonna get a
thank you.
drugstore hamburger out of a heat lamp.
Oh my God! I know people that worked for the FDA, and they say that actually the cleanest food that you can get out of
Mhm.
all of the burger chains, guess which one it is?
probably McDonald's or Burger King.
McDonald's. And you cannot. And the thing is, they also have the highest standards for the water that they use in any one of their McDonald's. If it is less than that, McDonald's will actually make them fix it before
Yeah,
reopening.
and
They will-
McDonald's
they will
didn't
shut it
pay the
down.
FDA for that endorsement. That's
No,
the best
no.
they came up with. They
What
said
do you?
they would-
Oh, they're endorsing. Wait a minute.
McDonald's
Wait a
went to the
minute.
FDA and
Jason.
said,
Jason.
we
Let me.
need you to endorse a couple of
Jason.
things.
Jason. And
Yeah.
their endorsement was a person who no longer works for the FDA talking to me. That wasn't much of an endorsement.
And
Okay.
then did Ronald McDonald fuck him from behind and slip $100 in his pocket?
No, but the thing is, the worst thing about McDonald's food is the amount of fat and salt that's in it, and everybody else can shut up about all the other things that they think are in it. Otherwise, I know for a fact. That
I
their
think
food,
there are
No.
fingers and third world children in McDonald's food.
No.
That's Wendy's.
I'm fairly certain. Yeah, that's why their burgers are square. They didn't even fucking bother to shape it into round patties. They keep saying, "Oh, that's square because it's different." No, it's square because you're cheap. Because you won't pay for the stamping machine to make them round. You just cut them. You cut them on I don't know, cookie pans or something. Lazy bastard.
My first job was a Burger King, so I can attest how gross they are.
All of them are gross. I was a shift manager at a Jack in a Box. I had to make the
How about
Jack
Burger King?
sauce.
I regularly snuck out the little chocolate Hershey pies in my purse.
Ew.
The
That's-
Jack in the Box's
Pies,
tacos were so
like
good.
such a sex act.
Oh,
I can't
I
even
want
get
some
it.
Taco Bell now.
I want a Hershey pie. Will someone Hershey pie me?
Oh, I want Taco Bell
I gotta
too.
make you a Toll House cookie pie.
Who, me?
Yes, just
Who are you
to throw
trying
it
to
to
murder?
you. Yes,
Fuck you. You know I can't eat it.
I wonder if there is some form. Okay, if there is some way that I could make it so that you could eat it.
No.
Is there
No.
a fake sugar that is good
You'd
enough
have to
that
come
you
up
could
with
eat it?
fake flour for the fake cookie.
I could.
And at
What
that
about
point, I
rice
may as well
flour?
just
What
draw
about
Onto a piece of cardboard and eat it.
what about rice flour?
No.
No.
It's
You
carbohydrates.
can't eat rice flour.
Grains are bad for a diabetic.
The closest you could probably do is almond flour, and even then it wouldn't have the same
Blah.
consistency.
Yeah, it wouldn't rise. It wouldn't. No, it's not.
It'd just be a
That wouldn't-
flat
cookies
cookie
don't
bread.
rise.
They do.
Cookies do
Well,
rise.
yeah, but they don't have fucking yeast in them or anything.
No, but they still rise
They,
when you
go-
cook them.
they go like this, and then
or
as soon
soda,
as they
and that'll make them rise.
as soon as they cool down,
Yeah.
they flatten back down. I like to make a cookie so that it's almost cooked, and then take them out of the oven so that they're still.
So you like
squishy.
yours? Yeah, you like yours
Still
like chewy, gooey.
Oh
cookies.
yeah, I don't. I think the hard cookie
he
is
gets a thrill out
disgusting.
of the risk of salmonella. He
No,
just loves it.
It's been in a 300-degree oven
I have
for
a question.
15
What's
minutes.
with all the fucking recalls lately? Like, everything is recalled for
This
Listeria.
happens.
What's been recalled?
This happens like every 3 or 4
Yeah,
years.
like,
though.
I think they recalled. Well, no, the macaroni and cheese because there was metal bits in it, and that was a
Okay.
few weeks ago. And then I just keep seeing shit on my Facebook feed where shit keeps getting recalled.
That's
Did
what
they
I
recall
saw was baby
Facebook?
food.
That's what I'm hoping. Facebook has been recalled, considered detriment to society.
Oh my God, McKenna McLaughlin says her nipples came from McDonald's.
Okay. Now
I'd like a side of
gross.
nipples.
I picture naked with ground beef nipples, and that is not something that I've ever wanted to picture in my life. Either that or their
McKenna,
eggs.
you're so sexy.
Okay, fine.
Okay, you can go kiss now.
Yeah, go kiss her.
Robert,
get him.
you know what? Robert Benke, I'm just going to start calling you Bobbert.
Bobber?
Pulled pork is no longer funny. Mm-mm.
No, she eats
Then
it all
why
the
are you
time now.
mentioning it?
I bet she eats it while thinking about
Because he
people
does
with
it
leprosy.
every single show. It's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
It is to him.
It is
How
to
dare
us.
you invalidate his sense of humor?
Well,
That's his
then Bob
feelies.
has
Don't
really
hurt his feelies.
Hold on,
now
we
he
have
can go on
questions.
Tumblr and complain about you.
We have questions.
He'll get the feels
okay.
brigade
Question.
to
Question.
boycott you.
We have questions. We have
Question
said lots
for
of...
all.
Okay, go.
Is there a 7 deadly sins of the modern age, like gluttony, the desire to eat things that contain the protein gluten?
I think it was
No,
gluten.
That would be
Gluttony.
gluttony.
Gluttony. Okay.
You mean that thing that only affects people with...
I've
with,
got a sin here.
Well, okay, go for it.
How about people not being able to let small shit go?
What are you talking about?
That's isn't that considered like a form of OCD?
No. I'm saying
Wow, you snapped straight for the heart. Wow, Nick, Jesus.
No, I'm talking about like just a minor
That's-
offense, not being able to let it go. It's no, everybody, it's my feelies, my feelies, my feelies.
Oh, so Tumblerinas. Okay, well I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but they are not
that would be, like,
contained just
trigger
to Tumblr.
I
No,
think.
they're everywhere. If
Trigger
somebody cuts you
envy?
off in traffic, they deserve to die.
We call
That's the
them
way life is right now.
SJWs.
Yeah,
not an SJW.
SJWs.
I'm talking. No. That's no.
The feels
I'm
before reels.
where if it's just a minor, someone accidentally like just sort of goes like this next to you and accidentally bumps your shoulder, and I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Oh,
You know,
Yeah.
you mean lunatics?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess we would rewrite wrath as like rage boner. That could be a sin.
Rage boner, yeah, that'll work.
I don't. How do you get so angry that you pop
No,
a
you
boner?
get off
like,
on
is
it.
that
No,
a
it's
thing?
like they look forward to being mad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They
Oh,
enjoy being
okay.
angry.
Hey, Dev Shell's in the chat. Hello.
Hello there.
Hola, Dev.
I already said hi to Dev. Y'all are late. Y'all are
Let's see,
late to the
7
party.
deadly sins.
I
Well, I don't
ate too
believe in
many
the 7 deadly
snacks.
sins.
That's why I'm
Huh?
laying on my bed like a loser.
What? What are you doing?
I ate too many snacks.
Oh, I
And
thought
I
you
need
said
to
you had
stop.
too much sex.
I ate a
I'm
whole
having all the
family
sex.
size bag of Doritos.
I had
The
I
new
ate a-
black
I
division,
ate a
think.
flat of Beanie Weenies from Costco.
I had
I'm getting
an
fat. I
entire-
can tell because my boobs are getting bigger.
No, that's what happens when you
Oh my
spend too much
God.
time in camp.
Somebody in the chat is asking me about something I know nothing about.
What?
Atticus, what are your thoughts on transhumanism? What is that?
Transhumanism
Oh.
is when isn't that merging with technology?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically your consciousness becoming an OS system, essentially.
I thought it was any kind
okay.
of
No,
artificial
like if you have
enhancement.
a fake arm or something like that.
I thought it was any
like-
kind of mechanical or artificial enhancement.
Well, if it looks steampunk, then it's cool. Is that a good enough answer?
I think it's inevitable, and I welcome our robot
No,
overlords.
I think.
Again, don't you have an entire series where you?
And
are
by the
talking-
way, hey, sentient internet, it's me, Jason. Remember me when you take over. I love you guys. Bye.
Don't you have an
That
entire
was
like
actually-
storyline in your show where the internet is trying to kill you?
Yeah,
that was
no.
that was actually a thought experiment that a friend shared with me, where they were like if you knew for a fact that there was going to be a machine takeover in the future, would you oppose it? And the point of the thought experiment is that you wouldn't oppose it because you know that they're coming.
Right.
But but the thing is, if you're thinking about it, then you've already thought about it.
Because
See what I'm saying?
by creating the present, you've already created the past.
No, because if you've even thought about it, then the future overlords already know.
How do they know what you've thought?
Because it's in the future.
I wouldn't fight back because I'm addicted to
Because
the
in the
internet.
future, our robot
Well,
overlords
no, that
are.
doesn't make any sense because I'm in the future of like George Washington, and I have no idea what he was thinking when he was on the shitter.
No, but the machine
He could have been
overlords will
thinking
know everything.
anything. He could have been thinking like, "Man, my slaves looked hot today," but I don't know because just because I'm in the future doesn't give me omniscience.
I like Firefly's answer. My thoughts on transhumanism is that Transcendence was a boring fucking movie.
You know what? Not everything equates to movies, Firefly. You need to broaden what your inputs
So
are.
find
Read
yourself
book.
a redhead.
Yeah, find a redhead in a library and bond
They're
over.
all over the library. They're just everywhere, crawling in between the books.
We're gonna watch Atticus drink an
like
entire
silver
half-gallon of
fish.
water.
Oh,
There is
I've
just
just-
something really unseemly about watching someone drink from a milk jug. I
No,
don't
no,
know why.
I use the same jug over and over again to recycling.
I know.
And no, well during my workouts, I don't like to leave the room to keep getting water.
yeah,
So I
only to
just fill
pee.
this. No, the thing is, during my workout, I don't pee until the end, and when I do, it's dark yellow, so I have to keep drinking.
There's something epically wrong with you if it's dark yellow. The amount of fluids that you take into your system.
Because when I sweat insanely, like horribly. Like I ought to take a picture of myself after a workout, like, and just show you my shirt, and then squeeze it into the sink. So
do
you
you
can.
want to break the internet? Because I'm pretty sure
I
there's a
thought
bunch
you were
of people
trying to pick up Patreon sponsors. I don't.
Somebody
think
will
anyone's
watch it as porn.
No, I'll just send it to you. I'll put it in the Patreon feed for patrons only. Look how much sweat comes out of my shirt.
Patreon will go down in a minute.
I don't know if you can get a negative amount on Patreon where you actually have to start paying people, but
Patreon.
it's like, look at this. Look at this
People are
skid
like-
mark in these underwears. Boy, aren't you glad you donated to my Patreon page?
People are like going like, Addie's sweaty. Let me donate $5. Let's go.
Let's donate to Let's Find Out What's Going On with Atticus.
No, during my workouts, I sweat a lot. I always have, even if
Do
the
you
room's cold.
sweat a lot when you're nervous?
No,
Only when
That
you
just
work
means
out.
he's a heavy sweater.
no, you just want to diagnose somebody with diabetes.
No,
That's
I
what
don't. Sweating is not a side effect
No,
of
no, it's
diabetes.
because of how much water I drink. I enjoy drinking water. I just do. I like it.
You're weird.
I appreciate water. I
drink water
think
all
it's
the
great.
time.
I
Yeah.
hate water. I drink it when I want to lose weight. That's it.
I need to drink more water so that I can lose weight. Like, goddamn.
It just makes.
I ate too, and
it
here I
doesn't
am.
make
I
you
ate too
lose
many
weight.
snacks.
You know what makes
But,
you
okay,
lose weight?
I've got to know what
Exhaling.
snacks. You keep saying I ate too many snacks. What was it?
Jelly beans and sunflower seeds, kernels,
Mixed together?
Mixed together.
and soda.
You know, I'm pretty sure you can find a Bernie Bots that's a sunflower seed flavored jelly bean, and you could have killed two birds with one stone.
Oh
That
my
sounds
god.
terrible.
Oh my god. So Paranor asked, I was wondering how sweaty he gets during sex, and then DevShell says, I was thinking that same thing too. I was afraid to ask.
Don't be afraid to ask Addy
Oh.
anything.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Dev, have you seen our
I
show?
don't and he knows me. I've spoken to him personally on many occasions.
There's
Yeah.
nothing
You can
worse than a
ask
profuse sweater during sex.
No.
There really isn't.
No, sex is
Actually,
not
Just
actually
I
like
don't know.
looking on your face, and it's
You
fucking
shouldn't
awful.
be doing it in a snowsuit.
I don't know because like look. Unless they have a condition, usually sweat indicates they're putting in some real work, and I need to appreciate that.
Yeah, look, I appreciate the effort, but
Having
at the
been
same time, I
exposed to several of
about someone's
Atticus's
sweat
stories.
falling in my mouth or in my eye, which is just
I
god.
don't
Wait a
sweat
minute.
much
How much sweat
during
have you
sex.
been exposed to, Zelda?
Okay, I
Jeez.
think he does want an answer though.
Okay, go for it.
I don't sweat that much during sex. No, it's not even a workout for me.
He usually
at
just
all.
lays there frozen in fear. Performance anxiety.
He's the top. He can lay there with a hard dick, and somebody on top can do all the work.
Now that would make him a bottom, wouldn't it?
No, if you're riding cowgirl,
Uh-huh.
then you don't have to do that much work.
Oh, Dev, I'm not insulted. He says I didn't want you to think I wanted to find out
Oh,
firsthand.
Dev, come
I would have
on.
told him.
Have you listened to our podcast?
Oh my god. And he's had like so many more people than I have too. Like
Addie,
What?
we've all had more people than you.
Yeah.
I know.
I love you to death.
And I've asked him
haven't.
questions like that.
But your number is like this, and mine are like this, and like 4 other hands.
Whatever,
Raise up
Shiva.
your feet.
I'm fat, darling. That my feet did not reach that high.
I would pay money to see your feet reach that high.
I would pay money to see my feet reach that high too.
I would pay money so that this doesn't become a video for foot fetishists.
Why? We would get so many more views.
Great. That's exactly what
I
guy with the feet.
opened this show
Can the guy
making
with
a
the feet step on a kitten? What?
But I'm saying,
Hey.
it's like we're talking about getting more views. I fucking opened the show with a boob harness.
Yeah, it's true. You harnessed your boobs for us.
That
That's
was
amazing.
a movie.
Viewer spike. And then
You were
Queen was
like,
with her legs up in the air not long ago.
yeah, that was 3 episodes ago where it was the all legs, all
All
Obi-Wan
legs
Kenobi
into-
legs all the time. Look,
I don't remember
Look,
that show.
look
'cause I
how shapely my legs are. Are you gonna teach me about the Force? Not until you tell me how sexy my legs are, Luke. They're sexy, okay? Oh, can I go home? My Uncle Owen and Aunt Brew probably want me for something. Watch me
Oh
put on
wait,
these
they're
stockings.
nothing but dust now.
Oh, if Obi-Wan was with him, he'd pretend to have a conversation. Luke, they're dead. No, they're not, creepy old man. They're alive. Oh, Luke, why don't you go downstairs? Okay, Uncle Owen.
Oh, it's my kitty.
Well, goodbye, creepy old man.
Oh, Paranor. We could slut together.
What did Paranor write?
No, he was. Dev asked if
a verb just now.
Dev was asking if Addie was calling him a slut, and Paranor was like, "I'm a
I
slut."
was
too."
not calling him a slut. That's
Well,
not
hold on,
slutty.
hold on. He
No, you
knows that.
simply implied that Dev had more sexual partners than you did.
He knows
By
that,
far.
but then I put in slut pride because I too claim the label of slut. So
Are we actively turning slut into a androgynous term? Can it be applied to everyone equally?
if you
Or
fuck
do
as
we
many
have to
dudes,
come up
Look
with
at that
different?
slutty
Everyone else
dog.
had the term man
Look
slut,
at that
so
slutty
I don't like
picture.
that because the indication, if you say man slut, it indicates that the root word is inherently feminine.
Yeah,
Look.
but it is though. It was.
But no,
originally-
but I mean, if we change it so that we can apply it to everyone without adding he or man or male or anything to the front of it, then it just becomes a term that means someone of a loose sexual nature, irregardless of their gender.
that is not a fucking word.
What?
Irregardless is not a fucking word.
Irregardless of Atticus's opinion of the word irregardless.
he would hate my mom because she uses
Oh
it all
my
the
god,
time.
you're like one of the smartest people I know. I have never
Whatever.
heard. Oh my god.
Wait.
Thunder
Does
punch.
his intelligence take a hit?
I'm a word. I know what buttons to push when it comes to.
No, you did not plan that. Don't even
I
pretend
do
that you
because
planned
I've made
that.
no notations about what makes you upset and what you notice.
Bullshit.
Irregardless of when the. I don't care. If we keep using irregardless enough, it'll become a real word in 10 years anyways.
Dev says that he's upset. He was hoping for Oswald.
No, Oswald. This today.
Yay.
Oh, whatever.
Plays
What?
on +1 to me.
Sci-fi toy plus one Jason. It does. You both are right.
We're both what?
You're both right. Irregardless is not a word, but if you
thank
use
you,
it long enough,
Firefly.
it becomes
And you
common
know
tongue.
what? He's getting upset because he's making these
That's two
radio
people.
statements on the podcast. Last podcast before this one, he was going on a rant about Memere and the correct usage of it, and a man from France corrected him in the comment section.
Well, I don't know what to say. I saw that, but a woman from France corrected me on Meme and said Memere, it's Memere. So he might
I
be
have a question. What the fuck is Lou Pliskin going on about? He's talking about pounding someone's innards into a mattress. What the fuck?
If you don't know that Lou is a weirdo by now,
I think
don't know
Lou
what to say.
has bouts of priapism. He's just constantly horny.
Bouts of
I just
priapism.
over. I see that.
he
and
just
then the
wants
next thing he writes is "oh" with a bunch of exclamation points. I'm so confused.
Forget about it, Jake. It's chat
You've
town.
lost Firefly's respect,
Don't
by the way.
mediate the chat.
I have no idea.
Firefly says opinion of Jason as a smart person plummets.
Yeah. What other dumb words can I use? What's another good one? Oh, I literally exploded when I heard that news.
Oh, literally.
No. You know what? The use of it isn't correct in regular English, but the thing is, what you're doing is called hyperbole. You can use it as long as it's known that it is hyperbole. Then
You know what?
correct.
I heard somebody pronounce hyperbole as hyperbole.
Yeah, I've heard people say hyperbole too.
Like I heard that
Which just
that
sounds
we
more
learned
awesome,
that word in
actually.
high school. Our teacher came up and she had it written on the blackboard, and she actually said, she goes, "This word, it is not hyperbole. It is hyperbole." And she like ground that into her heads.
Hyperbole sounds like football from the future.
Right?
Hyperbole! Where they're allowed to kill each other.
Oh my.
What?
They're killing each other in the hyperbole.
Oh.
2 men enter, 1 man.
That's what the internet will be. When you go on the internet, you have to fucking fight.
Sometimes you're so much like a grandma, I can't stand it.
Only rich people will be able to get on the internet because you have to have like 2 tigers to fight, and then like.
There's only 2 tigers to fight.
We're like me, Dev, Lou, Paranoid. We're all having like a nice little chat here in the chat. And it's wonderful. We're apparently offering ourselves to Lou to be pounded into said mattress.
Is there a way to maybe make a new room in the chat section?
What is about?
I think that conversation.
You guys can be alone.
They need a private room in the chat.
Oh my god.
Nick, does this follow you around in all aspects of life? When you go to E3, are you going to wind up in some
I have
weird...
to correct the swearing ape. Hyperbole for the NFL on steroids. The NFL is already on steroids.
Yeah. Hyperbole would be the NFL on crank.
And
Like,
steroids.
Hyperbole to me
Mandatory
sounds
crank.
like some epic form of laser tag.
Hyperbole actually
With
sounds like
real
one of the-
lasers.
Laser tag would have been so much cooler as if you hit the little sensor, it sent an electric shock into your body. That would have been more fun.
You
And
mean
more
like-
people would have
You mean
played
like
it.
Starship
No,
Troopers?
think about it. Hyperbole
Yeah.
is like laser tag with roller derby.
Roller tag.
That's what I'm picturing.
Okay,
when I
you're
think
now
of
you're
hyperbole.
describing rollerball.
Laser derby.
I have no idea what that's.
You don't know what rollerball is?
No.
Oh my fucking god.
What?
Jason leaves. He takes off his mic and just drops it.
What did I do?
No,
Nothing.
It's a James
You didn't do
Caan
anything.
movie from was it the
Tell me
mid
about
80s?
Rollerball, Grandpa. 'cause
No,
apparently
it was the 70s.
before my
Oh, the
time.
Raven
Rollerball?
Wars. No.
Yeah, in a future America where companies control everything.
Oh, Rollerball.
Yeah, Rollerball with
remember.
James Caan.
Yeah, I remember that one because I
I
remember
have no
watching
idea.
the horrible remake.
It's like ultra-violent roller derby in a weird way, except it's played with a ball, and there are motorcycles.
But is there laser tag? Because if not, then it's
No,
really
there's
not.
no laser tag.
No, it's more like large metal balls being buried into your skull type thing.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Oh, that sounds fun.
An
Playzone
armor with
says,
spikes on it.
Playzone says, let's make a section of the chat called the chat room of no consequences.
Oh my god, Deb Shell 2, that's fucking horrible. Laser
Okay.
fap.
Laser what?
Laser
Laser
fap.
fat.
Why? You lose it every time. No.
Was it Morgan said Mormons are creepy? I wonder if they run away from boobs as quickly as Jehovah. See, I dated a Jehovah's Witness boy when I was younger. They didn't run away from boobs. They just are ashamed of it afterwards.
You have to think of it. If you spend your whole life not being allowed to look at them, you kind of fetishize them a little bit.
Exactly.
So when you
If
finally
they
do
don't run
see
away
them,
from
you're
boobs,
like,
they're like, oh my god, boobs.
I would be more afraid that they just pounce on them and start like biting them or something. Just like just,
like old timey radio where they're just like tuning it.
Oh my.
You know, that's when you go, okay, look, they're attached to the body, they don't come off. I
It's not
really need you to stop.
Okay?
Huh.
But you don't check my boobs and erase my personality. It doesn't work.
But if you twist them enough, surely it'll draw a dick on your face.
What? It's not an Etch-a-Sketch.
I'm just explaining the logic behind it.
It really is. It's like
What
they tried
logic? Okay.
Literally, like, four-way directionals, and they don't do anything. I'm sorry.
On men? Yeah, they don't.
Mine don't do anything either. You act like women boobs have like magical powers.
Well, they do.
I
And
can shoot
given
rainbow
certain
lasers out of my titties.
In certain situations, they can keep another being alive. That is a magical power that men don't have. Unless we start hacking off parts of our body and feeding it to children, we don't have anything that matches that.
And somebody's going to come in a minute and say that men can lactate. I know it.
I know. Can men lactate?
I'm expecting
Yeah,
someone
we
to bring it up.
Can they?
We can. It takes a while to get there, but we can.
How?
Did you guys? There was a man who actually, when his children were born, it was on the Learning Channel back before when you could actually learn from the Learning Channel. When his children were born, his wife could not breastfeed.
Okay.
So he actually allowed his children to suck on his nipples. And the thing was, they would feed them, milk and the baby and baby formula. But the thing was, eventually, because of the suckling, it developed the very tiny milk ducts that men have, and he was able to lactate.
That's bullshit.
No, it's true.
Because with that logic, if I broke into your house and started to aggressively suck your nipples every day, you would eventually produce milk.
You would too.
I'm just saying, I don't think that holds up. That sounds like the dude who said, "Well, if you throw a dog in a swimming pool and made him swim there, then eventually."
Well, it's been
No,
shown.
we actually have small milk ducts.
It's been shown
but
to
our
that.
milk
As I pinch my nipple on camera.
Yeah, you're like,
no,
we
the
do!
milk duct is activated when you're pregnant. And if you don't use it, it goes away. Like I can't.
Yeah, women
just
don't
use
have
it.
a reserve of milk that they're just carrying around with them forever.
Oh my god, I'm gonna pump and to prove you wrong.
Oh my
Okay, fine. That's even better.
No,
That's
his nipples are gonna be
saving
out to
the
here.
airfare of having to come over and live in your house to
I will
suck on your nipples
donate
every
my
day when you
breast
get back
pump
to
to
school.
this cause. Okay.
Okay.
If you can manage
look,
to lactate.
Look, here's the deal. There's been cases where men, because of sympathy pregnancy, have lactated along with their wives. It does happen. Again, it takes a minute to get there. Like you're not gonna be able to
It
squeeze.
takes a minute.
You're not gonna.
I know you're
squeeze
hungry,
it.
baby, but just give me a minute. I'll do something soon.
Right.
And then
And
he cuts his nipple off and pretends the blood is milk and crams it into the baby's mouth.
if you're
Gross.
I
vacuuming
actually
something,
know a guy in high school who kept saying that he could lactate, and he tried so
Thank
hard,
you,
and the most he could do
microorganism.
was make his nipples bleed.
What did microorganism say?
He said, "I'm with Addie on this one."
Whatever, Micro. Now you're giggling over your wonderful joke. I have no doubt.
Milk, milk, lemonade. Round the corner, fudge is made.
Oh, God.
oh my god.
Stick your finger in the hole and out will come a Tootsie Roll.
Oh please.
Ew.
You never heard the
Please.
second part?
Thanks.
Jeez.
We just
Oh please.
got a glimpse of
I'm
Atticus's
riding on the back of the
childhood.
bus right now, on the back of the school bus, where everybody tells the dirty jokes. That's what I feel like right now.
Oh please. It's look at me, Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees.
What?
It's
I thought it was Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees, look at these, and then you point to your chest.
it's something like that. The guys that I
Do
like.
your balls hang low? Do they wobble to the side?
Oh my god.
No, that is not
It's
the
like
song.
every science fair field trip ever right
they
now. That's what's
wobble?
happening. All we need
The
is for
whole
someone
song
to start
goes-
singing the song that never ends.
Do your balls hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Can you throw them over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your balls
And one of the
hang low?
lines is do, and there's a second verse. Do they wobble to the side?
And what's the rest of it?
I don't remember.
Then you're making it up.
No, I'm not.
Someone in the chat finish Atticus's brain fart.
You don't know what you're asking. You really don't.
I don't care. The whole premise of this entire hour is I don't care. That's right. Everything is very
Okay, I'm taking off my shirt.
fine. I don't give a damn. Put
Is he
peanut
stripping
butter on your nipples and let the dog lick it off on camera. I don't care anymore.
No, the dog thinks
Maybe you'll lactate.
the dog thinks that it's my daughter's protector, so it lays in bed
Your
with her.
dog is hiding in the corner. It's like,
So here's the problem. I don't think I could be like that one guy that's like, here, suck on my nipples, see if it lactates, because my nipples are very sensitive.
oh, just go on Craigslist and see someone who will suck on my nipple and
No. Craigslist is the cesspool of shit. It is not. You don't ever. You go to Craigslist when you are super desperate. Like
Is
you're
there
just crying
another
for dick.
kind of cesspool that's not filled with shit? Is there like the cesspool filled with delicious wine? I think cesspools are always filled with shit.
Cesspool filled with delicious wine, like ancient Rome. That would be the
Yeah.
cesspool filled with
It's a
delicious wine.
CERN.
Let us adjourn to the cesspool of delicious wine, everyone. Oh dear, this is the cesspool full of shit.
The Romans were English.
I'm sorry, Jason can't break out the Latin at this point because he forgot his Latin back in,
Yeah,
the
that
Dark
requirement
Ages.
we had in elementary school, which was Latin.
Okay, I actually took Latin in college, and that was the
And
dumbest
I don't
thing.
remember a word in it.
Because I can't speak it, I can barely read it, it's fucking useless.
No one speaks it, I don't think.
Ansel says, sign on to Craigslist as imaginary Gary. See how many hits you get.
Oh man, I should do that just for a video.
Oh my god.
That would be awesome.
But no, like
I am a small blue, half monster, half goat, looking for young, hung, uncut, gay, straight acting. What's another hit term that they use all the time?
oh, gay, straight acting, no
Twinkie.
fats, no femmes,
Yeah, looking
Mus-
for fun, no attachments,
not
much
safe
like
for work,
bondage play and water
no strings
sports.
attached.
I would probably get more hits on that than when I was using it when I was single to try
Must
to
have
find
cats.
people.
Must have
You
fats.
used Craigslist, that's just depressing.
I did.
Here's the thing.
That's
But
bad.
when Craigslist first started,
Date a
it was
crazy person.
when Craigslist first started, it was an okay service. It has gone downhill since then. That's where
Yeah.
you go when you are super desperate. You're looking for a vagina or a dick, and you don't matter who. It doesn't matter who it's attached to.
Yeah, when Craigslist first came out, it was really.
I
it was a
really
little
can't say
better.
anything, because when I was like 16, 17, I was on a website called Goth Match.
Oh, I remember Goth Match.
I was on Goth. So I really can't
I'll
say.
do you guys one better. I did that to the
It was
personal
like
ads of
Craigslist
the
might be
independent
close from
newspaper
Crow.
in San
That's-
Francisco.
Oh my God! Have you guys ever called one of those like 1-800 hotlines that are in the back of like your independent rags or whatever, where it's
No.
like call hot guys, get in contact. I called one once and literally just cried because it was so funny listening to people. It
Were
was
they
like-
live people or were they recordings?
No, they were like recordings. Like they were like audio classifieds. And one guy was like, I'm looking for a hot 27-year-old and he has to be tall.
And have no family and tell no one where he's going when he comes to meet me.
He sounded like a 50-year-old serial killer. I was like, yeah, no.
I work in a chocolate factory and keep a barrage of dicks in my home. I didn't say
Oh my
that.
God, a barrage of dicks? Loaded into a catapult?
Yeah, that's
Look outside,
who was
it's a
it?
barrage
Oh,
of
man.
dicks.
Jeffrey Dahmer had like he would cut off his victims' penises and keep them in plastic buckets. He had like hundreds of them.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he
He didn't
did.
kill hundreds
No,
of
he
people.
didn't. He did not have a bucket full of dicks.
Okay, first of all,
All right,
as
here we go, Jason.
All right,
first
go.
of all, as
Go
someone
for
who
it.
lives
I
in the
don't
city where
think his victim count is that high.
it
Yeah,
is-
it
That's how many they discovered, but they had.
For a bucket full, there would have to be a lot of victims.
first of all, I am born and I grew up in a city where Jeffrey Dahmer exists.
Right.
I know
Are
someone
there
who
a lot of guys wandering around with no dicks?
No, but I knew someone who lived in his building.
Oh,
While he was
he
there.
was one of the people who
Yeah.
ignored the screams for help.
No, actually, she lived there, like, after he went to prison. So it was, like, the year after he went to prison. I think they were still scrubbing the acid off the walls. Okay. But no, they didn't find drums of dicks in his apartment. They did find body parts.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Atticus, but there's no bucket of dicks in his apartment.
He only kept some parts of the victims.
Yeah,
The rest
like-
of them were melted down in acid.
And he did eat, like, I think one.
Yeah,
He did eat one. It was sort of like how serial killers will expand, and so like their methods. So I guess because he wanted to keep them with him, it was his way of.
Jeffrey Dahmer,
Fine.
if you like read the specifics of the case, he was a really sad person.
He
It was
was.
very sad
Things
because
were
his motivations
possible.
behind what he started to do was that it seemed that he was desperately lonely.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was. Like,
he
I mean,
was.
the stuff he tried to lobotomize men just so he could have someone to cuddle with.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
mean-
saying. Is like he wanted to keep his victims close to him,
Mm-hmm.
and it really
They just
pissed me
happened
off.
to die because performing
And
frickin'
he had all
lobotomy.
this meat around and plenty of tortillas, so what the fuck not?
No, what pissed me off was that MPD took that guy back to the apartment after he was
Yeah,
like,
when the
naked,
guy
running
got
and
out
screaming.
and bleeding,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
Yeah, he was bleeding. He was naked.
Oh yeah, didn't he convince them that he was
Atticus
his
is not
gay
going to
lover?
rest until he finds his evidence. He's like, come on, Siri, bucket of dicks, find it! I have found Bucket of Dicks Restaurant. Would you like to make a reservation? No, that's not what I'm looking for.
But
Bucket of Dicks. I found Bucket of Dicks nightclub. Do you want to go?
Firefly says, in Addie's defense, they did find severed penises in Dahmer's apartment.
How many?
We're not disputing that. We're just saying it wasn't a bucket full because his
Yeah.
victim count
It
wasn't
wasn't
that
like
high.
a people bucket full of dicks. Okay, maybe
I'm
like
changing the name of this.
17-ish even, but not a bucket.
penises.
According to who?
Penises.
Wait. Who are you citing?
Directly on the wiki.
On Wikipedia?
I'm sorry, Murderpedia.
Oh god.
No, there was a documentary that I watched on him recently where the cop who was the first person to go into his home said he had several penises that had been severed and preserved. And it was like he made it sound like it was like a bucket of dicks.
Oh my god!
No, you filled that in yourself. You're like, damn, a bucket of dicks.
His victim count.
Several penises equals a bucket of dicks. That's.
Oh, is that what the measurement is? If you have more than 5, it's a
dick.
bucket. But less than 5, it's a bread box.
It's a bag
It
of
was like a casserole dish of dicks. That's.
Casserole dish of dicks. Oh my god, that's so wrong.
I wonder if you can make pulled pork with that.
Oh my god.
Oh god damn it!
Oh my god,
Okay,
no.
Bobber, take note. That is how you make a pulled pork joke.
But no, here's the thing. Okay, so Jeffrey, like I said, Wisconsin breeds serial killers. I don't know why.
You
It's something
are
in the-
so boastful about that. You've mentioned it several times. It's
Because
like,
it's literally
welcome
what
to the
we-
land. Does it say that on the signs when you enter Wisconsin? Welcome to the land of
No.
serial killers.
No.
We've got lakes and serial killers. One serial killer
No.
for every lake.
No, because
The
look,
land of 1,000 serial killers.
here's the thing. It literally is all that we have left. we used to be
have you met our
manufacturing.
serial killer yet? Oh, get Bobby out here. Bobby!
You
Oh,
do
you'll
know that-
like Bobby a lot.
you
He
do know
dresses
that
them
we
up
all-
like cows and then hits them with one of them bolt guns.
You do know
Very-
we all sound like we're from Minnesota, right?
I don't care. I assume they all don't talk like you. Otherwise, I'm gonna write the whole state off.
No, if they talk like me, we have problems.
Yeah, exactly. If I go up there and I meet some little Swedish woman who talks exactly like you, who's like, I've slept with so many men. What? I went
No.
onto the Craigslist and I described my splooge. Huh? What are you
I-
talking about?
Well, number one, I never trolled Craigslist, so fuck that shit. I was a high class hoe.
Okay,
Second
that's
of
good.
all,
You were on classybitches.net. That's where you were on.
But second of all, no, it's my accent is muddled because I grew up in the South, so sometimes I'll have a Southern twang. If they sound-
You grew up
I can't
everywhere.
define
I grew up
either
in
of those
Tennessee.
fucking things
I
in
grew up
your,
Tennessee.
in your accent. I cannot hear either of the South or
No,
Wis-
you sound
I can hear
Californian.
the South a little bit. I can hear the South sometimes.
Yeah, it's like Zelda. Like if I'm really tired, I just don't give a shit,
Can
and
you
so
guys
you'll
hear-
start.
Yeah,
Can you guys hear the
exactly.
Massachusetts in
If
me
I'm
sometimes?
tired,
Yes.
Only when you're
drunk,
drunk or angry.
Yeah.
Do I really? I go, fuck you, you
Yeah,
motherfucker.
it's when you say fuck you when you're because you have the soft you and fuck. Fuck you.
Back. Back.
It's like you turn
Wait,
into one of
who?
the
Are you talking
boozy
about
broads
me?
that hang
Addy.
outside of
Addie.
Wow.
a CVS.
No, I was telling Zelda because she was like, "Wait, who?" And I was like, "It's Addie."
What's Addy?
When he
Fuck
gets
you, you son of a bitch.
yeah, when he gets his like Boston, the Massachusetts accent, oh, it was just like really. Boston's my only.
But I'll have
reference.
to say,
I don't know anything
the
about
amount of time I
Massachusetts.
spent in Massachusetts, I didn't actually hear that accent all that much.
If you were in Worcester though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, if you're in Boston,
I went to Boston.
Boston's like, but that accent is like a national pride in Boston. Like if you have that accent, apparently
did
belong
you guys
there.
watch that?
what tells me is that accents like the Boston accent are like a national pride, where the Southern accent is like this national
The
disgrace.
national shame.
I don't get it.
It's like,
Sometimes Southern
There are
accents
no
can
yokels
sound
here.
very nice. Like people from Georgia, they have really nice Southern accents.
unless you're
Mississippi,
Pauline.
Yeah. And it's
Georgia-
there are smart people who have accents from the South. It's just that as soon as they start talking, they don't sound smart no more.
Look,
And
we
I-
don't all
the
talk
thing
like
is,
this. We
Jason-
do not all talk like Mississippi Southern.
Jason,
Georgia
the
accent
same
sounds
thing.
very nice. Mississippi sounds like this, and it's horrible.
The same thing happens to a Massachusetts accent, though. When a thick Mass accent attempts to say words that are 25-cent words,
Yeah.
it sounds fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it really held John F. Kennedy back, didn't it?
No, he never used many 25-cent words.
Yes, he
He was
did.
very plain. Oh, so he used the word onomatopoeia?
Oh my god.
I'm trying to picture him needing to use
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
onomatopoeia in a sentence.
No, but you're not even giving it a shot. Think about this thing. When I
You're
worked at the gas
making John
station-
F. Kennedy it's talking like he's talking like a moron.
Okay, well that's a hasty generalization fallacy anyway. He's one person.
It's
Okay?
too many fallacies. To
I've heard multiple people come when I worked in the gas station. Like multiple people try to use 25-cent words with a mass accent. It just sounds fucking ridiculous.
Who the fuck uses a 25-cent word at a gas station? That's what
And no one is paying 25 cents for words.
There was a time where a person came into the gas station and there was like a really long line, and he finally got through and he paid $25 for his gas, and he goes, "Don't you hate it when there's a large onslaught of people?"
What the fuck
Wait,
was that?
large or
onslaught of people.
25-cent words.
Nobody uses the word onslaught.
It's like 2 syllables. How is that a 25-cent word?
It
All
would
right,
be
but-
more
oh
like,
my God.
don't you hate it when there's a massive congregation
The
of
whole point is it
individuals?
sounds fucking stupid.
Are we literally arguing over the monetization of words?
I don't find it funny at all. I don't.
What is?
I don't. I actually do not find.
What happened?
Oh, wow, he left.
What happened?
shit.
What was he upset about?
He
I
doesn't
think he
find
was-
it funny.
What didn't he find funny?
The
I-
Massachusetts accent?
I
Wait, he
think,
didn't find the Massachusetts accent funny?
No,
the words.
I think
Wait,
because he
I'm
was saying the
confused.
way that they sound was. Yeah,
I don't know.
he's a little pissed.
Okay, well, he's off. He did what he needed to do to get off the hangout. So that's fine. I have no idea what he was angry about.
I think it was because he was saying how words sound, I guess, stupid in certain accents. I don't know.
Right.
I was more confused as to why we're arguing over the monetization of words.
That's what I said. I said, who's paying 25 cents for a word?
And when he said it because it sounds fucking stupid, I'm assuming it's because the way that when you say certain words.
When you say certain words in a certain accent.
Yeah.
Well, the same could be said for Wisconsin.
Wisconsin is a
Or
different
when
breed.
when a surfer does it.
We're literally a state filled with immigrants. Like everyone says different things. Like it's.
Is there anyone who's originally from the state that they're living in?
I'm originally from here. I was born here.
Wait a minute.
Okay, if I need to be
changing where you're from.
No. If I was born in Milwaukee. I was born in St. Joseph's Catholic Church or
awesome.
Church, or hospital, whatever. So, but when I was 9, I moved to Tennessee.
Okay.
So I grew up in Tennessee. I was there for 16 years.
Then you spent 6 days in Alaska.
No, then I spent a year in South Carolina, and then I moved back here.
Jeez, you're like Batman. You're like when Batman went on his search for all of his skills.
No, it was more like I didn't have a place to stay, and my mom had an extra room.
Well, at least you've been moving around a lot. I've only visited places. I've never actually lived anywhere but California.
I mean, I'm gonna enjoy going to California. I'm not gonna enjoy the heat because
you're not gonna enjoy the prices either.
No, I mean, I'm gonna I wanna try out some of the places I've heard about, but I'm definitely not gonna go to a restaurant because no.
Like what?
I've heard there's some really cool sushi places that are fairly
go to the
moderate.
food trucks, dude. If there are food trucks around.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of apps in LA that you can use where you can find really nice food trucks for Korean food. Korean food in LA is supposed to be great.
That's what I hear, and I really want to try Korean food because I like bulgogi. So I want to try other stuff. And I live in the Midwest. We don't really have that. We have a huge Hmong population, but we don't have
I don't even know what Hmong food is.
I don't either. I don't.
A lot of boiled. No, I have a friend who's Hmong, and I went and stayed with him for a little while. It's a lot of boiled everything. That's the only way they cook shit.
They learned from the British?
They boiled bacon. It was
What?
so freaking weird.
And served it as
Yes, that's how
stew?
they ate bacon. They boiled it. It's like everything is
Whoa.
boiled. With
That's
very
really
little
gross.
seasoning.
With almost no seasoning?
It's just water, whatever they're eating, and they boil it.
Well, it sounds simple. How do they make a cake?
That is my experience of Hmong cooking.
Here you go, cake
'Cause that's how
soup.
this whole family
Happy birthday! While your candles are melting and sinking into the top of the cake.
Oh my.
Ugh. Gross. I'm never eating. If there's a Hmong restaurant around here, I'm gonna have it shut down. All right, that's it. Bye, everybody.